Hello and welcome to Flashback, a weekly look at stories from years gone by. The Prince Rupert School District and the neighboring districts were facing a massive deficit. The goal was to balance the budget, but some say the only way that would have been possible at a $5 million deficit was to cut jobs and increase class size, ultimately affecting children attending these schools. Let's take a look back in our archives to February 3rd, 2003.
The bus began its journey bright and early this morning at Roosevelt Elementary School in Prince Rupert, and organizers told reporter Devin Keller that the point was to make sure Victoria understands the mood of the province.
The cuts to education are so severe that children's lives are being affected.
The Prince Rupert School District is facing a growing deficit, and in the neighboring Coast Mountains District, where the bus arrived later this morning, things are even worse, with the budget over $5 million in the red.
The only way that they are going to come anywhere close to balancing the budget, if that's indeed what they propose to do at $5.3 million deficit, is to cut workers, to make larger classes, less support for students. I don't see any other way.
The teachers' unions are now saying the public has to understand what's in store, and that's the point of these bus tours.
The intent is to stop in every school district in the province, as many as we can, and when the legislature opens, present it not only to Christy Clark, but to the legislature, and let them know that there are major concerns in this province, and they've got to look after the youth.
The teachers say it's not just them making noise, that more and more parents and even school trustees are rallying to the cause. But will it be enough?
I see them as coming more and more to the realization that they can't continue on cutting and slashing and maintain a quality education system. We've seen it with trustees speaking out against the cuts, against the funding freeze for public education. I've seen it when I work with senior management. Everybody's sick of this and wants to see adequate funding for public education.
Christy Clark has said on several occasions that she's never heard from teachers. As far as she knows, they're in full agreement with her government's policies. And I think the results of these 5 buses delivering very strong letters really cannot be ignored.
The bus also stopped in Kitimat and Hazelton today and is spending tonight in Smithers. Tomorrow it heads on toward Prince George. For Devin Keller in Prince Rupert, I'm John Crawford, First News, Terrace.